Vulnerable Road Users Part 1. This video covers pedestrians, blind and deaf pedestrians, elderly pedestrians, children, school buses, school crossings. Hi Ben, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, Professor. Glad that I'm almost ready to take my theory.
Yes, you're not far off. I just wanted to go over a few things and talk about vulnerable road users.
Okie dokie, let's do this.
So Ben, who do you think are vulnerable road users?
Pedestrians?
Yes, let's start with pedestrians. You should always be aware of pedestrians, but there are certain situations where they might be more vulnerable.
Like where?
Country roads.
Oh, because there might not be a footpath.
Exactly. Pedestrians are advised to walk facing the traffic, so you should bear in mind that you could see pedestrians on your side of the road. Drive slowly and allow extra room when passing them. You might see this sign to warn you of pedestrians.
Okay, so this sign indicates there may be pedestrians walking in the road?
That's right. You might also see this sign if a pavement is closed. Can you think of any situations, or perhaps groups of people, who might be more vulnerable?
Ah, help! I've just sprayed aftershave in my eye. It really stings.
Oh dear, oh dear. You'll need to rinse it out with some water. Come along. Sorry about that, Ben.
No worries. Is Junior okay now?
Yes, he's fine.
Good. I thought of a vulnerable type of pedestrian. Blind and deaf pedestrians.
Excellent. I see Junior helped you out a little bit there.
Maybe.
You need to be particularly careful with pedestrians who are blind or deaf, or both, as they won't be able to see or hear you coming. If a pedestrian is blind, you might find that they have a white stick, or a guide dog. If they are blind and deaf, they may have a white stick with a red reflective band on it. If they are deaf, they might have a guide dog with a yellow or burgundy coat.
Ooh, I didn't know that. So I guess in each case you'd need to slow down and be wary of them.
Yes, that's correct. As well as those who are blind and deaf, you should also be aware of elderly pedestrians, as they have slower reactions and may also have reduced sight and hearing. If you see an elderly pedestrian looking to cross the road, what do you think you should do?
Slow down and be prepared to stop?
Perfect. Any other types of pedestrians we should be particularly aware of?
Children, that's definitely one. They're unpredictable and could end up running out into the road without looking.
They certainly could. You should be especially aware of them when reversing. Why do you think that is?
They're probably most in danger of not being seen, as they're small.
That's right. If you're not sure it's safe to reverse, you should always get out and check.
Okay.
So what does this sign mean?
It's a school bus sign, so you'd need to be careful of children walking out if the bus has stopped.
Perfect. You would need to be careful of any pedestrians walking out from behind any bus that stopped. Okay, what about this sign?
That there is a school crossing sign?
And what else would you expect to see?
A lollipop man or lady and school keep clear markings.
Why must you not park or wait on these markings?
Because it will block the view for drivers approaching the crossing and the view for the children trying to cross.
Correctio. I should be wearing my sombrero.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Right, let's recap, Ben. Pedestrians. On country roads, pedestrians are advised to walk facing the traffic. Drive slowly and allow extra room when passing them. This sign means there may be pedestrians walking in the road. Blind and deaf pedestrians. Be particularly careful as they won't be able to see or hear you coming. They may have a white stick with a red reflective band or a guide dog. Guide dogs usually wear a yellow or burgundy coat. Elderly pedestrians. They have slower reactions and may also have reduced sight and hearing. Children are unpredictable and could end up running out into the road without looking. You should be especially aware of them when reversing. They're probably most in danger of not being seen, as they're small. If you're not sure it's safe to reverse, you should always get out and check. School buses. You need to be careful of children walking out if the bus has stopped. School crossings. Do not park on the keep clear road markings, as it will block the view of the drivers approaching the crossing, and the view for the children trying to cross.